Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
Is that the guy from the newspapers? I think it is. Sheldon's name. Yeah, it is him.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant, when you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
So Phelps and Sheldon didn't get along, at least from that one interaction. I remember seeing them in other flashbacks. I'm pretty sure the war flashbacks. But I don't think that they interacted too much before that. I don't think. It's set up.
You like the fight game, Phelps? I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy. Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's a pretty cheap sandwiches.
Game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro. You sound pretty sure about the result. I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
Got some fucking weird shaped heads. Throwing shit up in there. Yeah, you better get your black ass out of there. You might get hurt.
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert, you get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged, and you were out of pocket? Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people. Stand aside. He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find.
Yeah. It seems like it's
Which is Hammer's
probably
locker?
building up to
Over by
him
the
and
table.
I going up against each other. Alright.
circumstantial.
Took him a while to say that.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Okay, guess that's nothing. Looks like this is something.
This isn't what we're looking for.
I was talking about this, but I guess maybe that's just tape. Okay, I thought that was like a ticket or something. Oh, it's another newspaper. Let's see it. That one loaded in fast.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay.
I remember the doctor. He was fucking weird. With a strange ass accent.
Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help.
I think I remember that one of the
Thanks.
other newspaper scenes where like he was at a restaurant. They were like, he was like, "I'm not giving you any more right now," and they were like, "Yes, you are." And he said, "No, I'm not." And he walked out.
That will
And they
help
put
you
a hit on him.
financially and salve your conscience.
I think that's what.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments.
I remember
in
this
question are
doctor
housing
wanted like a
projects
lot of
for
meds
former
and stuff
servicemen.
before.
Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Interesting. Still don't know what it is about this guy. Like, we keep seeing him. I don't know if we're gonna run into him again or what.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey, seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Oh, is this
better
that
call them
dude
off.
from
This
the
is a police
flashback,
matter
the
now.
newspaper
If
flashback, the
anything
last one?
happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
What happened there? Was that like part of a previous mission? I don't remember.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Oh, here it is. I was like, I see a phone on the map.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
You know the place?
Okay.
Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Seems about right.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and
Yeah, you
Stompanato.
do.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Yeah. Our partner seems a little not exactly kosher. I'm actually kind of getting more interested in the background and the flashback scenes, not only with the war, but especially with what's going on with that, with Courtney. Like, I'm wondering when we're gonna run into him. I'm assuming either he probably died or we're gonna run into him. It doesn't seem like him and Phelps are related.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
That's the cop from the newspapers.
I am the cop from the newspapers, yes.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Going to church doesn't make you a Christian, any more than staying in the garage makes you a car.
Okay. Maybe I can see the same signature. Huh. Okay. I thought I saw grapple. Maybe I didn't. See if it's like the same room, maybe. maybe the same time. Times are all pretty different. I'm actually not sure what to look for here. Or maybe I can match it to their signature.
You're a real asshole. You know that? That's the cop from the newspapers.
I'm just trying to match it to their signature now.
This guy's got a screw loose. Going to church doesn't make you a Christian, any more than staying in the garage makes you a car.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for here.
You're a real asshole. You know that? That's the cop from the newspapers.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
Okay, I literally just went through and just tapped all of them until it gave me a right answer because I couldn't figure out. Yeah, okay.
This guy's got a screw loose.
Wait, what room was he in? Yeah, I literally just went through and started tapping the names down the list until it gave me the right one. 207.
Church doesn't make you a Christian, any more than staying in the garage makes you a car.
Okay, so room 207. Let's go find it. Ah.
Door's unlocked.
Ugh. It's a
Looks
nasty
like he's had a broad up here.
and a mouth guard, I guess.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch, no chance.
Okay. Hey, what is this?
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt he would have bought that just for some prostitute or something.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago. Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon. Gives us an angle if he has a real love interest.
The lips, I was like, what are we looking at? The lipstick. Like,
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
okay.
You're a real asshole. You know that? That's the cop.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Oh, did we already... Was her address already on there? I wasn't paying attention.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
There we go.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
I never really thought about that, but I guess, yeah, boxing and stuff like that is probably a good exercise and a good outlet for like military people. Okay.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
This guy's kind of...
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
She didn't even hesitate to tell us.
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type. Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
I actually forgot what room she said, but I'm just gonna look around until I see a golden handle. Might actually be on the second floor or something, I don't know. Is there a second floor? Oh yeah, it's blocked up.
Second mouse gets the cheese.
Wait, what fucking room is she in? Oh, okay. Yeah, let me...
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Will you tell me again? Okay, I guess not. Damn it. Where the fuck is the room at? I don't want to go looking around all day and night for this chick. Oh. Good. I'm glad that you know the fucking way to go.
Give it up, bitch.
Sounds like we're missing.
Damn. That was a whole ass punch.
Like hitting women, do you? We had a
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
There we go. Damn, he fucking laid her out.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute. Take a look around.
This might be the first time I think I'm examining someone unconscious and not dead. Just a different pace. Something a little different. What you got in your pockets?
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses.
You're gonna put that shit back in
a
his pocket.
gun.
It's in the other pocket.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Figure there's nothing, but I always gotta look.
She's leaving town.
God damn it. I didn't mean to press A again. Or X again. I'm guessing she'll wake up once I'm done with this.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York.
So she was gonna leave the country.
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some
Like, well,
questions
he's
now,
not on the
Miss
floor,
Edwards?
so I guess I'm okay.
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Bullshit.
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
Yeah.
How do you think we found you,
Yeah.
Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him, shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight.
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Oh,
Give
that's
up
wrong.
these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
Okay.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, we're going straight home.
That's a lie.
You're lying to me. Albert finally won a big fight. I say good luck to him. But you know where he is. Let me help him, Candy.
Do all you cops run off at the mouth? Prove I know where he is. You gonna stand around here all day? A girl's got things to do.
Looks like I was mistaken. Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Okay. You want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog. That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone. My money too, tough guy.
Sorry, dog's barking.
Good luck, Miss Edwards. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
I remember these stakeout missions. Just like most games, just
Tail
follow
is
from a
broad.
distance.
Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
You may hit in plain sight by going incognito. Okay, it's not flashing, so I'm guessing I'm doing fine so far. Oh. Wow, I thought that it would give me a chance. No, she just instantly discovered me. Hey, what's going on, guys? Yeti here. After the point that you just saw me cut from, it wasn't recording in LA Noire, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if I accidentally hit maybe a hotkey for it to stop recording, or if it just did it on its own, or I don't know what happened, but right after that point it stopped recording. So I'm just gonna kind of give you a quick rundown of what happened, because I don't feel like going through and playing it again. But essentially, what happened is we chased her, we tailed her for a bit. She ended up getting killed in the bathroom, which I wish would have made it in, because that was like one of the most shocking moments to me. It was like we followed her to a bathroom and she got killed in there. There was a gun nearby, but she got killed by like a knife wound, and we realized she was stabbed or something, and I think the gun might have been hers, I don't remember. And somehow we ended up tracking it down to a theater. I forget how, but we ended up like tracking it down to a theater to go to, and basically we ended up falling there. It turned out to be the manager of the boxer dude who didn't throw the game, who didn't throw like he was supposed to. He's the one who killed her, and he was there with a bunch of his goons. So we went in there, Phelps and whatever our partner's name is went in there, and we took him out. And then the boxer guy, Phelps surprisingly let him go. He said, you know what, don't cause any more trouble, whatever. Our partner was pretty upset with us because he was like, we lost a bunch of money. Phelps was like, look, shut your ass up, and just get to work. And our boss just kind of, I think our boss commended us, if I remember correctly. It's also been a couple of weeks since I've recorded this. I'm recording this afterwards, and there's Overwatch in the background just because that's what I was playing. I'm actually playing that right now, but this is just a replay that I have for background footage. So yeah, again, I'm sorry about that. You can find another person's playthrough of that. I'm just not going to go through and do it myself again. So But in order to try and make up for that, I'll include another one in this episode. I'll include another chapter, another level, I guess, in this one. Again, I am very sorry about that. I'll keep a much better eye on actually on whatever platform I'm using to record, to make sure it's actually recording. I plan on doing, well, that doesn't really matter anymore. I was going to say I plan on recording with my capture or my GPU, but that I can't do that for, at least I don't think I can for console games, which I'm playing the LA Noire on PS4. So I think I still have to use my capture card and stuff to use the software. But anyways, enough of that. Again, I'm sorry about that, but I appreciate you for watching, and hopefully me including another level kind of makes up for that. So thank you very much, and yeah, let's move on to the next part.
187 at 5810 Murata
Naked
Avenue.
City.
Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
What was he about to say? Yeah, the army morphine. It's all connected now.
I say we bust in there. What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm the same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to be in the same recording or not, but I just got through playing. I took a little break because of, like, I don't know what happened, but I lost some of the footage, or I didn't lose it, it didn't record. So now I have to be extra vigilant.
You can drive.
On my Streamlabs to make sure it's not, or that it's recording. But anyway, sorry to bitch about that. But
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we quite
Do you have any
finished
idea
it
what
up.
is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
And you could say the same thing about us, that we're just percentages. Just pushing the cog along. Like, you could easily say, well, what the fuck makes us so special? I mean, you can say it about anything. There we go.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Okay, 206. Thanks. I don't know if it'll be 206, but just sit in the back. Oh, door is already open.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Yeah, I remember.
Or can we get on with it?
I remember these two.
Relax,
he was my first. I think he was the first dude I worked with, and this is the
26
second.
years old.
Or the second. I think this
Found
was
in
the second one I
tub
worked
by
with.
Cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson.
After I got promoted once, and that dude was the homicide.
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. There she is. I want to look around first, see if I can get some evidence. That picture.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
I was trying to do that, but it didn't let me at first. Okay, nothing there.
There's been a modeling assignment.
Modeling job. Okay.
It's a place to start.
The scene. To sign. Ask for Randall. Okay. There's something.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Okay, nothing again. Oh, it's nothing.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah. Nothing again.
Junk. I don't think this is going to help us. Not sure this means much.
Yeah, okay. Let's look around over here.
Phelps? Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
I don't see any foam.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
I see bruising.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly. Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
I actually didn't think of that until you said it. I just figured they were like grip bruises, like someone grabbed her really hard, but yeah, it makes more sense that's a bite mark. And then bruises on her hands, like her palms, broken nails. Has a ring.
Very unusual ring.
Could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. Put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies. You might be onto something.
Okay. Hang on. Is there anything? Okay, no. Probably nothing.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Yeah. Okay. Anything in here?
Quality
Yes.
English smoking jacket.
Huh.
I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of ruining your pictures. More.
It's like barbiturates.
More of the pills. What is this?
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Oh.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Okay. So, new person of interest.
Come on, Phelps. Even Roy looks like he's working. Get on with it.
Okay. I want to go outside and see if I can find those before I go talk to her. Because maybe I can use that. I don't see anything out here. Maybe he just meant outside the apartment. Yeah, I don't see anything. There might be something. Maybe I missed it, but I'm just gonna go back in. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to her.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am.
I was gonna say, that's us.
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Okay.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Would she have killed herself for a man?
Miss Julie would never have killed herself. She was a very determined young lady. One of those people who shake the tree for all
I guess
it's
I had
worth.
proof.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Men friends.
How is that wrong?
Mrs. Reynoldson, spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia.
There's
She was
how the
very
fuck would
nice
that
to
be
me.
wrong? What
I don't
what
care if
evidence
she
would
was
I
the
have?
Virgin Mary, sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's
Okay, I got
something you
that
want to
one.
tell me.
I got that one.
She was very high-strung.
That second one, I'm so shocked.
Lovely one moment,
What evidence would I
screaming
have
at you
had?
next.
I don't know. Maybe I guess I had something.
She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
I guess I was bound to get some more wrong after getting the other ones right.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think
Okay.
Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
If you say so, man. Go there, but I'm gonna look around first. See if I can find something outside. I don't know where I'm supposed to look to find something. I doubt it's in here. I can't get in there that I can see. Okay, let me look inside the apartment again. Or like at least in the complex. Oh, the fucking music. Yeah, nothing up here. Nothing up here, okay. Alright, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where exactly they might be, but I have no clue. It makes that music when I come over here. Oh! Here we go. I was gonna say, it's making that music when I'm in here.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Yeah. Okay.
I think our work is done here.
There we go. Alright, go ahead and head over to the doctor's office now. God, why am I running so slow? Fucking sprint! There we go, Jesus.
Can you drive to this one?
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
Well, maybe it's not the best idea to bring a guy who's known for being like having a really high moral, like a high sense of moral justice and stuff, into your not so, you know, not so straight and narrow path, your not so straight and narrow practices. I'm sure he had to know that because of my reputation. That's why he probably wanted me. But like, he had to know about that. The finest tobacco in America. I smoked a cigarette once, or a couple times, and it was gross every time. My mom smoked for a good few years, and she quit a long time ago, but yeah, when I was a kid, she smoked a lot, and that shit was... I don't know how she did that for so long. I guess it's really hard to break once you become addicted. I just let you back outside. slide.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
It's probably true. No, it's 505.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD
Some
here to
gentlemen.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my psychiatry.
Dr. Stoneman?
Yes, it
we are
is. Get the
investigating
fuck
the
outta
death
here.
of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Liar.
You didn't
That's
like her,
wrong.
did you?
It wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
July 46. What year is it? Is that like a really old one? Probably not. Probably this year. This is probably wrong, but I'm gonna back up it again.
Benzedrine is addictive.
Oh, that was right.
As I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Okay. Alright. Well, it looks like we're done here. Whew. Yeah, I'm just getting all this shit wrong, but that's gonna happen sometimes.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. It's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Yes, it is.
You drive.
Okay.
I need to go over the case notes.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
That wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Let's see what's going on up in here.
Well, hello.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
I don't see any reason she'd be lying about that.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer.
Thank you.
Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, full of wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
She seemed really hesitant. I mean, it's her engagement ring, but still, like...
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry Arnett. Okay, I'll believe her.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Mr. Henderson. She's blinking a lot. Okay, what? Mr. Henderson. Who is Mr. Henderson again? Sorry, I forgot. It's too big.
Look, lady, you need to give me something. Do you know anybody who would have cause to harm Julia?
No. Really, Mr. Phelps. Julia's my friend. I don't know why anyone would want to hurt her. She's okay, isn't she?
I forgot she doesn't know that she's dead. I'm
That's
dumbass.
all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
That ring really stands out.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
I actually do want to see. Okay, that's the only place I have left to go.
You're behind the wheel.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I mean, Phelps isn't exactly like... Phelps is a good dude with a good heart and stuff, but he's not above breaking some, like, you know, crossing some lines to get what he needs. Like, he's not going to be honest 100% of the time. I think as you shouldn't be. He's already shown that he does that. All right.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
It's another dude.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
I was going to say, who's this dude?
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy Leblanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an
I
hour
mean,
or 2
scratch
after the
marks.
Randall
It
girl.
depends on what they are. Like, her nails are
So you're
chipped and
saying
missing.
Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
My God, that shit is brutal.
Sorry, I don't play.
Honer
I don't know if
Conant.
it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Don't worry about him, Al. He's an asshole. Was there still more shit here? Okay. It's not crossed out. Maybe I'll just come back here later.
Solve that big case.
I hope that's all it is because it just kind of pushed me out. Oh, it's literally just right across the street. I was gonna say, I was like, aren't they in the same building? No, they're just right across from each other.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is
I didn't know if
Detective
this was the right room or not. It's just the handle was golden. So.
It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled with me.
Yeah, I'll believe you on that one. Oh, that was wrong.
Close?
We were friends.
Damn it.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east. I'm here of my own free will, Detective. I'm doing my best to be helpful. The last thing I'd want to do is lie.
Ever heard of a Jimmy Leblanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this little guy.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting Sixth.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski?
Sorry, my mic was off.
Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Basically, I was just left with the guy.
He's in that car at the lights.
And that myself for fucking up. Okay, so another tailing mission.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Shit.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
I thought he went to the right.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Okay. Pretty simple stuff. I was about to say, man, he's like really slowing down there.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
That's it. We're spotted. Back off. Back off.
I didn't realize we got spotted. I'm glad you told me, and it didn't just fail the mission. Oh, okay. I'm guessing I just got spotted there because I got into an accident.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Yeah, I was gonna say, of all people, Phelps is like one of the people who would know a lot about that.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Now he fucking switches lanes. Yeah.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
To turn down the alley? No.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Phelps, you're fine. Unlike the chick, he's not looking back. That chick in that last mission, which I know you guys didn't get to see the full thing on here because of the footage, but like she kept looking back and shit. He's not doing that. At least right now. I hope he does.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Now that's an oxymoron for you.
What? I was walking away. Fuck, man. What? Bull fucking shit. Okay, it gave me an option to skip it, and I did, because fuck that. Keep just turning around, no reason. I have no shame in doing that, so.
That's right.
But
Next
fuck it,
to
that part was
one-way
just
ticket.
tedious.
Next to Phelps.
Alright, anyways.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD. The man who just came in here. He bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Let's hear it.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
I can't read what that says, but I'm guessing they'll say it for me. Oh, wait. I can go make a call. Why is the closest phone across the fucking street? Alright, here we go.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me,
Yeah, that
please.
voice over and over again. How can I help,
Yes,
detective?
Detective Spakowski
Sounds like a nice lady,
Galloway
but
request you
I just
return
hear that
to
all the
the
time.
station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy Leblanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. I actually want to go meet with the patrolman first. Okay.
Saw his picture.
Let's go ahead and get this going.
You can drive.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you,
Oh,
Wallace.
shit.
Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
All right. But you little fuckers don't get back over here. God damn it, man. You're slow as fuck. Oh, he's still alive?
Throw out the guns.
Pretty brave for a dead man.
Alright.
Are you trying to get yourself killed? Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
There we go. Damn, what the fuck did you catch them on?
Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Willie, okay. That's something else that I got.
Can you drive to this one?
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Makes sense. A lot of partners betraying partners so far.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of it.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you.
Do they just have a copy of that just like lying around?
Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
No, that's gold chain. Oh, there you go. For every
It's
day,
here.
gold cigarette case.
Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
The black ring.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Same name too. Now where's the pearl ring? Here we go.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Is there something else still here? Oh, silver pillbox?
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Okay, there we go. Alright.
You know the way. You can drive. So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Val,
I'm actually
don't be
very
so
curious.
touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
Well, that was
You gotta
nice.
learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
Hey, I said thanks. That's really all it takes to take a compliment. I could have said fuck you or been quiet. I do like that we're getting to see the past partners we worked with though.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am.
Is this gonna be a
Is
chase?
Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eastrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
She's got money.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette
Tiara.
case that was worth $25,000.
Right, 10,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own
Who
home.
do you think you are trying to horribly lie?
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim.
That's what I figured.
There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
At least a year ago, but it said it's in the past year. Yeah.
I think you know more about this burglary than you were letting on, Mrs. Eavestrom. There isn't an insurance claim involved, is there?
Are you accusing me of having my own home burgled? How dare you? What possible proof do you have for this scandalous...
Hang on, wait. Sorry to cut you off. At least a year ago.
remark?
Oh, well, maybe.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Okay. Well.
I get the
Oh,
sense
that
that
was
you're
wrong.
worried about something, Mrs. Eavestrom.
I have already received the insurance claim, Detective. Is there any way we could keep the return of these items discreet?
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch.
I don't know what the
let
right
you how
answer
you
was. I don't know if it
recover
was
your valuables.
good cop
You've
or if
only
it was.
mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Like, nope, we're heading over there right now.
Let's
Oh, well,
turn,
she'd
shall
actually
we,
go.
during this brief intermission to an interesting situation.
Okay.
You wake up in the morning.
I wish it would have marked it for me.
Could be an efficient.
Alright, here we go.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
Just like, shut the fuck
Neither
up.
of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is sogging it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Oh, that's a way to put it. Alright, anyways, I'll see you guys when I get there.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron!
There we go. That took longer than I thought it would, but we're here.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's go.
Well, isn't this just nice enough?
A little bit, just a little bit. Did he see us coming? Oh shit.
Stop!
LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, get
Put your
out.
hands in the air!
There we go.
Give it up! LAPD!
Nope. Damn it.
Don't make me chase you!
God damn it. I always hate balancing things like this in video games. Oh, he knocked us out.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop.
He didn't look that big, but...
Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
Oh, wow.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing
Let's do it.
something, Henry?
Let's snoop through his shit.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
You are a horrible liar.
I doubt it.
Yeah, nothing. Okay. Had to check. And, yeah, nothing. Well, I thought I could go check the mail. I guess not.
No good to me.
Guess it's probably some other shit he stole, but it's not super important. What is this, flashlight?
Don't think this is anything.
Okay, nothing in here. Okay, that's just a flashlight. What is it? Oh, I was like, what the fuck is...
Optimistic, Cole.
Oh. I thought that was actually something.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
God damn, there's a lot of things to just pick up that aren't actually necessary. didn't mean to do that. Okay.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Really, bruh? Hang on, do I have proof that he was in it? I don't think I actually have proof that he's in it here.
Miss Swanson might be gullible enough to believe your story, Arnett, but I'm not buying. You're involved in a burglary scam, and so was Julia Randall.
I'm a legitimate businessman. I can't speak for Julia.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Who's Julia again? Oh, Julia's the chick who died. I was like, wait, what did he say? Where'd you stop? A new gang. That's
you
wrong.
You wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
I have no
Why would
proof.
we want that?
There is no proof.
Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of
I know a lot of
society
y'all
burglars.
who are watching this probably like,
He
yes,
met
there is
you
proof.
and
Look,
realized he
there
didn't
might
have to
be.
steal anymore. He could just
But
mooch from you.
I don't have it.
He needed
And
Julia
if I
out
do
of
it,
the way.
I don't see how any of this
Julia
shit
was
connects.
insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Maybe I could have used this, but like this, I don't have the names on it. I need to like be able to pull it up and see it to go over it before I use it. So what was it? There is no Henderson. I don't see how any of this would connect. I mean, I'll just go with bad cop and just, it's probably going to be wrong again, but that's all I got. Yeah.
Give it up, Arnett.
I have
You're
no
facing the
proof.
gas
There's
chamber.
nothing I
Give yourself
have.
some reason to commute.
You still don't get it, do you? Julia entrapped everyone. She was so beautiful, so goddamn cold.
That one,
Henry Arnett,
there's nothing I
you are
had to
under
use.
arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Okay, so it's a doctor, but like, why would I think that? I guess maybe was it on there? Was Henderson in the pill thing? I don't know. But like, what the fuck was I supposed to pick there? Jesus Christ. All right.
Thing.
Oh, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go there, I guess.
Can you drive to this one?
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have. Okay, I'm probably gonna fuck up this interrogation too, but oh well, we'll see how it goes. I'm still trying to figure out what clues could I've gotten. Maybe it's that I should have gotten it from the other ones, but I don't see how any of that shit connects. But yeah, oh well.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
I hope so. Shit, I got a headache too. In real life.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came.
What's going on?
Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief.
Are you sure about
You know
that?
that I loved her. I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Chick, if you don't go mind your business.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Okay, sounds good to me.
What have I done?
Ah, shit.
Didn't see that coming.
Damn. Look, lady, I'm sorry, but can you testify? You heard all of it. Most of it.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler.
Former
Last known
wrestler.
address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Cool.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
All right. Yeah, let's try and get this shit over with, because honestly, I'm sick of it too.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages.
Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
If you say so, man. And I like you as long as you hurry your ass up and get to this fucking driver's seat. There we go. The watch just instantly took us there. Was this literally right across the... I was like, is this right across the street? I don't think it was. It was pretty far away on the map, I think.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Where am I supposed to be going? I didn't see any gold handles.
Wait. Bull. You hear that?
I was gonna say, I do hear a harmonica. Over here. Oh. That dude.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Okay. And if I could just like kick my partner off this. Alright. Run, bum, I'll whoop your ass. Maybe even kill you. Probably not kill you because I said I would eat you. Oh, there's more stairs. I was like, oh, that door doesn't have a fucking handle. Golden handle. Damn. It's fucking going.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. Wait, the son of a bitch.
He is taking these bullets on the chin. Okay. I guess fuck it, just kill him.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Fuck piece of shit. Yeah, decent enough. Meritorious. I'll give her. The doctor did only a neck. Julia, yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of shit wrong there. But, oh well, that's just gonna happen sometimes. Fuck, man.